All right, so this is Wednesday morning, July 5th, pre-market open. I just wanted to show one thing. So I was asked some questions regarding the trailing stop. So the trailing stops used in this template, this is the breakout template. The trailing stop is not a regular trailing stop. So let me just show you. So it's a breakout trailing stop. So in other words, I'm not sure exactly how, but it trails not tick by tick, it trails according to levels. So it's not a regular stop. So it could come closer to the price and then back away. And let me just show one thing. So I trade PA accounts. So with Apex, I have three. I have two 50,000 and one 150, and this one is 50, I believe. Yeah, it is. It is a 50. So we're gonna start here. I actually hope to catch trades before the open. Today we have FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock. So to trade now, I have to disable the session time. So that's what I'm going to do. If everything looks okay here. There seems to be some movement. I might not get a lot, but I hope to get something before the open, and then I'm going to just not do anything probably and wait till after 2 p.m. I just don't like to trade on FOMC announcements or minutes. Things could be, as it is, the volume seems to be lower. It might be very choppy with lower volume. So not really interested in trading under these conditions. All right, so a bit after 7:30 here. What I would like to see is a bounce higher a little bit and then a qualified short. So I would like price to come up and then for the strategy to identify a short trade based on this breakout idea. So let's see if it happens. Hopefully it does, and before 9:30. All right, so here is a short. We still have time until the open, so I'm happy about that. Again, just 3 micros. And yeah, so I mean, I trade small, even though this account is well above its trailing threshold as far as the drawdown goes. Still, my philosophy is do not over leverage, trade small. No one ever failed or blew an account because they did not make enough money. It's always about being able to withstand drawdowns. As long as your account is alive, the money will come. Normally, I guess I target anywhere between 100 and 400 a day, trading micros. Some days are very good and I get above that. Other days, I just about break even. But I am never in a situation, even though you see the max drawdown there was 1500, I was never even near it. I think my worst drawdown was somewhere in the 700s. So what I do is I would increase number of contracts. Now remember, this is micros. As let's say if I take a drawdown, if I lose, let's say, a few trades in a row, I would increase it to, let's say, 3 and 3. Then I can go 5 and 5. I could even go 8 and 8. I don't think I ever went above that. I don't think so. But what happens eventually, there is a breakout, a legitimate breakout. And so I very quickly make up the losses and go into profit. But you see, the thing is, because I start small, if I get into so-called trouble, drawdown, if trades go against me, as happens with anything you trade, my drawdown is not that big. I am able to withstand the drawdown and then come back and recover. If I start big, let's say if I traded 2 E-minis, for example, given given the amount of room they give you, it's not a heck of a lot. Uh, Even though my balance is more than the 2,500, which is the minimum, which is the maximum drawdown for a $50,000 account, my balance is over 52,500, but still, I would not risk starting trading with even one E-mini. I just don't do that. It's not in my personality. Not to say that you can't be successful, it's just that I believe you increase your risk of having trades go against you, and then all of a sudden you're a step away from blowing an account. Um, Doing it this way, I am not at risk, even if this trade goes against me. The drawdown in monetary terms would not be that great. So I'll be able to take the drawdown and recover. And by the way, this template has an amazing ability to recover. So this is a breakout template. It basically trades a breakout either to the short side or the long side. And that's only one type of trading that this software offers. The developer of the software makes many different templates all the time. He's very involved. So not only does he make updates to the software itself on regular basis, but he also creates templates, which he's very good at, and shares it with his customers. So I think it's a win-win for everyone. I just happen to love the whole idea of the breakout. That's just my personality, I guess. That's what I like. Other people in the community trade all kinds of charts with Renko bars, time charts. I like the 15 seconds. I know that the developer trades some 3-minute charts or Renko charts. But this is what I like. It's all about finding an approach that fits your personality. Because it's difficult to be successful if you are uncomfortable. And you are uncomfortable when you trade an approach or even a time frame that doesn't suit your personality. So for me, I love the 15 seconds. I love the breakout idea. But also, beyond changing contract amount, I'm also very kind of selective with my time. So, for example, today, because the FOMC minutes at 2 p.m., I don't like to trade during the session. If I can catch a move before the session starts, I'll take that and then not do anything after session opens. Possibly then trade again after the minutes come out. If there was nice movement, I could possibly go and trade again. Realistically, of course, trading just 3 micros, I do not hope to hit more than, let's say, $100 in profit before the session opens. And I'm okay with that. If all I get today is just 100, that's fine. And I know a lot of people say, well, what's 100? 100 is not much. I'm not risking much, right? Also, 100 with one account is not very exciting. What if you have 3 or 5 or 10? Well, then it gets exciting. So, this money idea, I want more, more, more. Of course, we all want more. That's why we are doing this crazy endeavor. But, again, I just focus on safety much more than a focus on profits. And it's been good for me. So, all right, so here is a move lower. Let's see if we can start hitting some targets. Right, so coming down. All right, here. Okay, so we have our first target. So 2 contracts were just covered. And yeah, let's see. There is still time, so I'm just gonna let this trade go. So you see how the stop, it is a trailing stop, but you see how there's been no movement. And that's because, again, it is trailing by levels. And eventually it will come down and be much closer to the price if price continues to go lower. All right, so here's the move down by the trailing stop. So now I have no risk on the second half. Let's see how much lower it can go. As I said, no matter what, I am closing down before 9:30. So this trade is taking a while. I will have to edit the video, but you see how slowly the trailing stop is coming down, securing more and more profit. Pretty much, well, close to, not quite, reaching my goal for this trading time. We'll see. Okay, so just stopped me on the trail. All right, still have some time, so the next trade will probably be a long trade. I will let it happen. I still got some time before 9:30. All right, so now there is a long. Again, staying with the same 3 micros. 2 micros with a target of 10 points, and 1 is just a runner. All right, so the trailing stops are coming closer. My risk is less. Again, one of those things that make this particular trail stop is very effective, and I think what contributes to the success of this template. Just kind of hope to hit that first, the target over there before 9:30. As I said, no matter what, I am out completely flat by 9:30. By the way, if you made it this far in the video, you should know if you were looking at the software, the developer did give me a special code, a discount code. If you get in touch with me, my email is in the description. We can talk. Yeah, he's been very kind. He really gives a nice discount for anyone who watches and responds to this video. So just let me know. Getting close, getting close. Here it is. All right. So 2 contracts are down. I can stop here and be happy. There's still some time. I'm going to see if we can get more of a move, and I'm hoping soon the trail stop will kick in. This way I have no risk on the second half, and then everything's good. All right, well, it is after 9 now, so I am looking to close this position. Good trade, reach my target of $100 for this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually close this trade. So first I disabled the auto trader, and now I'm closing it. So good morning. I mean, I like what happened here. It is, as I said, after 9. I will do nothing now until after 2 p.m. and we'll see what's going to happen at 2 p.m. So I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, please. It would help as I'm trying to grow this channel. Thank you, guys.